guys, Marty Schwartz here with Marty Music. I really appreciate you clicking on this video and supporting me right here. So we're going to break down a little zone, a little tasty zone that I like that's beyond the BB box, but in that same kind of area. So we'll zoom in and break it down. Also, thanks for signing the newsletter at my own website, Marty Music. You get free courses, including a licks course. I think's helpful, and thanks for that. Here we go. All right, this is beyond the BB box because I'm just going to kind of dig into a little zone that I like that's not as played commonly as some of the other, more popular positions of the blues. So we're going to be in the key of A. I'm going to tell you right now, we got two roots in this little zone. We got the root on the A string, so there'd be the 12th fret right there. Like I said, we're playing A, bluesy A, rock A. And then the other root is the 10th fret of the B string. So 12 on the A, 10 on the B. And so the typical BB box would have a little thing right here, 10 to 12 on the B and 10 to 12 on the high E. But then very tastily, this 11th fret of the G string. And I'll use my middle finger to slide into it. And then the root. So then from there, you've got the classic major-y sweet bends on that 12th fret of the B. So if I bend it a whole step, it's a major third. It's very major sounding. But you can bend it a half step and back for more tension. Now you have the 10 and 12 on the high E mixed with that bend. Okay, the other thing that you can add is there's this blues note right here on the 11th fret of the high E as a passing tone. So up to it or back to the 10. The other thing you have is making this, instead of the 12th fret on the B, you can also do the 13th fret on the B, and that's just straight from the minor pentatonic. And when you're doing that minor third, that's when that blues note works really well right here. And instead of showing specific licks, these are more like little zones that you should kind of work your own licks out on. I'm just giving you ideas. You don't have to play them exactly like I'm doing them. So you've got this little thing here, which would be, 10 and 13 on the B, then this blues thing, 10, 11, 12 and back, but then still going back to that 11th fret G, which is definitely from the major pentatonic, not the minor. You also have the 12th fret super bend on the high E. Okay, so now I'm going to transition and put my middle finger on that root, 10th fret B string, instead of the index. And when I do that, now I'm kind of in another position up this way. So because I'm getting my index on the 9 of the G. So 9, 11, and then 10 on the B, which is the root. That's all from the major pentatonic. So now we're going to add this. We're going to add the 12th fret of the G string. You can do it with your pinky or your ring finger slid or ring finger bend. That note that we're hitting is really, it's from the minor pentatonic. Which leads me to another spot. And it's a great little box. You've got this really nice minor pentatonic thing right here. Which would be 10, 11, 12, 10, 12, 10, 12 with options. You've got the blues note a half step up, which is the same thing right here. And that root on the 12th fret A string. And so there's a lot of cool things about this. One, blues and rock playing, minor pentatonic just, works so awesome that it's always great to have that wherever you are, to know where it is. So for minor pentatonic, but now we have some more interesting things that we can do. Now, one thing that makes it more of this Mixolydian thing, which you don't really think of BB box, but when you're playing over an A7, you can hammer the 10 to 11 on that D string. You don't want to hear it come off. It's always up, even if you're going back. So I think of them as kind of like little spots that I work licks out of that's different than your regular pentatonic. So whatever little nuggets you get out of that, great. I'm going to play a little groove for you so you can practice. And I'm just going to stay right in that key of A thing for you. All right? Just work on this stuff and I'll play a slow little groove. All right, there it was. Thank you again, you guys. Really appreciate you hanging out, spending some time with me. Also, thank you for subscribing right here and leaving comments, liking the video, spreading the word on Marty Music. Thanks again, and we'll see you later.
Cost close to nothing.